of real niggas on here. Salute to everybody out there, man. We got the boy Lou Graham's in the building. We got the Nefarious one all the way up there. Now listen, he's evil, so he really should be like the last person.
Nah,
Like, I really, once we get West in here, I'm gonna move your ass to the bottom
I'm a
because
changed man.
hell no,
I'm a changed
you
man,
you was
man.
not changed at all. Like,
Oh.
listen, West, can you hear us, bro? We got you in here. Can
That's
you hear
bad
us?
when your answer is oh.
Mm-mm.
You ain't say yes or no, just oh my
We don't
bad.
we don't believe none of that, dog. We don't believe you.
Okay.
Yeah, Wes, can you
I
hear us,
tried.
cuz? He gonna get it figured out, man. He gonna get it figured out. But salute to everybody out there, man. This is Drunk
Salute.
Nefarious Takes on the West Coast. And listen, we're all out on the West Coast right now because it's day 4 of Dallas Cowboys training camp. It's day 4 of Dallas Cowboys training camp, dog.
Yes,
And
sir.
all I got to say, man, is this like, dog. I hold on. He said, "Ask landlord, is he finished making his weapons of mass destruction?"
Yeah, you know.
Hell no.
All I can do is, do a gesture. I can't talk about that. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, we know the answers to it. Like he's never gonna be done. Like
Oh,
like the world is still standing, so there's always gonna be be landlord somewhere working with the uranium, molding it into something that will level a building. But
what the Joker said, shit, if y'all don't let me out of here in 5 minutes, I'll blow up a hospital. When
FBI,
nobody more diabolical than the Joker on that movie. I'm
yeah,
sorry.
FBI, come get this nigga. It's him.
I ain't even did nothing.
But
Yet.
yo, we got a lot to talk about, man.
Let's
Uh,
get it.
we got roster battles, we got concepts, we got expectations. We got a bunch of stuff to talk about, man. So where y'all want to start, Lou? I don't think I got your thoughts on what Schottenheimer said about offense and the way he wants to run things. So I'm gonna run the clip real quick, and then we'll come back and get your takes on what Schottenheimer's talking about with his multiple offense.
Let's do it.
Let's get it.
Tommy Yarsh, DallasCowboys.com. Saw a little bit of Dak under center too yesterday. All the quarterbacks really under center more. In a league where it seems like shotgun is kind of the formation you typically see offensively, why is it important to keep that in and keep that mixed in when a lot of the college guys coming in too are used to that shotgun stuff?
Yeah, there's a number of things. Obviously, the balance of what you can do, both gun and under. We have both. There's a ton of tells when you're in the shotgun based off the back's location. If the back's offset weak, if the back's offset strong, there's tells. Dak feels like he's back at Mississippi State a little bit, playing under center. But that's really the main reason. We want to be multiple. You know that. We're going to be multiple. We're going to be difficult to defend because we're going to be under center. We're going to be in the gun. You haven't seen pistol yet, but pistol's coming for all of our opponents that are listening to me talk right now. There'll be some pistol. There'll be some wildcat. So again, we're going to be multiple, and we're going to attack people, and our system's built to do that.
All right, so that was Brian Schottenheimer talking about the little tweaks he want to make to the offense. We know that primarily in Mike McCarthy's scheme is West Coast offense primarily out of shotgun. Quick hitters. The 2.3 and under in the play. Like we know what the offense was under Mike McCarthy. So what do you think the move to being more balanced in the formations and more balanced in the personnel packages would mean for the Dallas Cowboys going into 2025?
Yeah, I think he's trying to keep that veil of unpredictability. What I hated from McCarthy, I'm not even gonna lie, just how the formations wise. Like he was talking about lining up the running back and shotgun, but we already know you can only do what 2-3 run plays out of that. It's either outside zone or it's a cross zone inside. Like you're not adding no
Maybe a
nuance to
pitch.
it. It may be like you're not fooling the linebackers. You're not even fooling some D tackles, and you know what I'm saying. Like in most D linemen, all they do is see ball, hit ball. And then if you line up in trips, there's only so many routes you can add up. You can run out of that. You're only gonna give me a smash concept. Maybe you're gonna give me a flood. Like, but you run it so often, that veil of unpredictability is brought down. Now the defense know what we're doing. So I think switching it up, running multiple plays out of the different sets, that adds some nuance. That added like a little bit of advantage for us on the offensive side, and just a little bit of separation for CD, a little bit of separation for Pickens. Being ahead of the game can make us even more dangerous.
I agree with that. And to your point, we could run the same exact plays that Mike McCarthy was running and have more success just because folks don't really know what's coming. Like, for example, Mike McCarthy runs a West Coast offense and the 49ers run a West Coast offense. They look completely different because of the way that the 49ers utilize motion, because they tie a lot of what they do in terms of West Coast passing concepts with the play action. Oh, also says check that Cash App, landlord. King G done hit you with the Cash App early in the morning.
Hey,
it was
early. Yeah, I appreciate you.
early.
Y'all know we got the Oxnard Fund going for the Landlord Sports. Hey, we do need y'all support. This is not a test, you know what I'm saying? This is a very expensive trip. Hey, I'm out there for 5 days next week. We're on the 5th, starting the 5th to the 10th. So, hey, man, if you want to contribute, you want to help the channel out to make that a decent trip, man, y'all make sure y'all hit me up. And $ landlord 723, man. I appreciate y'all.
I put it up there on the screen. $ landlord 723. Send it to my boy.
Pin it in your chat. Pin it in your chat.
Oh, I did. I'm gonna pin it. I pinned it up there. I'm finna pin it in everybody. As a matter of fact.
Hey, pin mine. Hey, pin my Zelle too, because your boy West Coast is going to that same training camp. I'm driving. And I got two kids. Listen to me. He taking himself. I'm taking how many kids we take to training camp? I'm taking 9, 10 kids to training camp, man. So, you feel me? Y'all gonna help landlord or y'all gonna help the kids? You tell me.
Damn.
Let's go,
He came with a sneak peek.
That boy guilt tripping.
Look at the kids. Look at the kids. Don't think about me. Think about the kids, man.
Listen, I'm not even going. I want some money though. So I'm gonna
tell them. Hey, say we want to go to training camp. Tell them. Say we want to go. We won't go to training camp.
This is
help us out, please. Baby, please.
Hey,
McDonald's, man.
This is crazy because listen, Wes, we went back to El Dorado last weekend. My wife just told Auntie you was a good influence on me. She got to take that shit back. You gotta take it back.
Hey, man, I'm just saying. I'm just trying to get to Oxnard. But hey, listen. I had a point to you guys' point. To your point, I'm not going to rain down on McCarthy too hard, because we like to forget that McCarthy only had the offense for a year, and when he had the offense for a year, Dak only played 5-6 games. So even though McCarthy was here a very, very long time, McCarthy literally just remember it was this time last year. Mike McCarthy was saying, "Well, damn, if I was calling plays, you know what I mean?" So, I think one of the biggest things that's going to happen with Shotty that I can see is maybe he'll actually be able to do his job. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these guys haven't been able to do their job unless it was a contract year. They waited until McCarthy's final year to allow him to do what he wanted to do, win or lose. It takes longer than that. You know what I'm saying? So, I think the only positive thing I'm seeing out of this, honestly, is the fact that they're going to let Shotty do what he wants to do year one. You know what I'm saying? Which is a huge difference. So, I mean, that's so I don't honestly. I'm gonna keep it real.
They tied Mike McCarthy to Kellen Moore his first year until 2022. So they tied Mike McCarthy to Kellen Moore for 3 years. He took over in 2023. Dak made an All-Pro team. They were one of the best offenses in the league. And then after an injury-riddled season, they kicked Mike McCarthy to the curb. So I get what you're saying completely.
And technically, Mike McCarthy shouldn't even be judged for last year. He should be judged for the year before last. You know what I'm saying? Last year was kind of a sit. Bro, you lose your quarterback in a contract year. Bro, I know Mike McCarthy, as soon as Dak got hurt in that game, I know Mike McCarthy went home and said, "Baby, go ahead and start packing our shit, baby." Go ahead and start packing our shit. Why, baby? They love us in Dallas. No.
Hell
We
no.
going back to Wisconsin. Hell no. But yeah, but that's what I was gonna say. And then I was gonna say, listen, I'm old school, right? I've accepted the fact that I'm 42 years old, so I'm OG. You know what I'm saying? They call me Big Bruh in the street. That's the little youngsters. They call me Big Bruh. This dude hit me. This dude called me Big Bruh 9 times last night. I knew he wanted something from me. You know what I'm saying? Big Bruh, Big Bruh, Big Bruh, Big Bruh. You know what I'm saying? But yo, listen, this is what I say. As Big Bruh, I say this. I don't care if you're creative. You know what I'm saying? To be honest with you, where I was growing up, the bad teams have to be creative. The good teams have to be effective. You can do the same 3 plays over and over and over if they're effective. If you're really good at them plays, you can do them same plays over and over. The Dallas Cowboys have to finally get them a group of plays that they run effectively. Like, in most sports, they call them your bread and butter. You know what I'm saying? Our bread and butter are route concepts that don't work. You know what I'm saying? And your bread and butter has to be something that you do really good, not something that you want to do. Just because you want to do that doesn't mean it works. So that can't be your bread and butter. You know what I'm saying? Your bread and butter has to be something that you want to do while you're good at doing it. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I say,
Well,
I don't,
all I'm asking is, can we serve the bread and butter on some, different ways? Can I get it on a paper plate? Then can I get it on some, some
yeah, but
silverware?
listen to me, Lou. But listen to me. I'm gonna say this last point, and then I'm gonna run and go. My sons, they have to go get it's only gonna take me 10 minutes, and I'll be right back. They got to go get.
We're gonna be here for an hour, dog.
Yeah.
They got to get sized up for their helmets and their shoulder pads. I'm buying them new helmets. Matter of fact, the money that y'all seeing is going to their helmets, but we're gonna use our own shoulder pads. We don't use this stuff. This stuff that I say, but man, I forgot. I forgot my point after I said that. But what was we
What I
talking
mean
about?
by that, like serve it different ways, like say like a PA rollout. Like I know you want it, like what we was doing last year that I hated. We only ran it from shotgun. Can I get it from under center? Can I get it from single back sometimes too? You know what I'm saying? Can I get it from doubles, trips? Can I get that same concept, just serve a little bit differently?
Oh,
I like pizza, but sometimes I might want pepperoni.
Oh, that's
Sometimes
what I was gonna say. Hey, that's what I was gonna say before. And then I'm gonna be back in 10 minutes. I'm gonna say that, and then I'm gonna say this, and then I'm gonna be back in 10 minutes. I think you have to give every head coach a little bit of empathy or mercy, because if you notice, we live in a world of results. Every head coach ends with the same results. They get fired, and they only had 6 months or a year to actually implement their offense, even though that said coach was here 4 or 5 years. Jason Garrett got fired in his final year. Cowboys told him he couldn't call plays. They had another guy calling plays. You know what I'm saying? My biggest question is this year, honestly, is who's, they're saying all these things, but when they actually snap the ball and football actually starts, are they going to let the coaches coach? Are they going to let them do that? You know what I'm saying? But all right, let me get out of here, man.
All right, come back. Come back, Smokey. But for real though, that's a good point. It's a good point. We know that politics do play a part in Dallas. We know that folks don't usually have free range like they want to. We had Mike McCarthy, sneak dissing concepts and shit. Like if I was calling plays, and I have a sheet, with plays for everybody on that mother.
Facts.
Yeah, man. So hey, I got a question for y'all boys, man. And this not even related to offense. This is related to the position groups in a whole. And it's like a somber one. Which position group would you be most disappointed in if they weren't good this year?
The wide receiver.
Yeah, receiver.
I was gonna say pass rusher.
Or the offensive line too.
Offensive line too, yeah.
I think it's because hear me out with your defensive line. Because I think I got the slide because I was peeping at the slide and that's why it came to my mind. You invested everything into your defensive line to be able to sack the quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
You spent a first round pick on Michael Parsons. You backed up the very next year. You spent a second round pick on Sam Williams. You backed up after that. You spent a first round pick on Mozzie Smith. You backed up after that. You spent a second round pick on Marshawn Nealon. You backed up this year. You spent a second round pick on Donovan Izaraku. And then that's not even counting the fact that you went out there and you signed Dante Fowler. So you probably got, in terms of being able to rush the passer, you probably got the best unit. If they go out there and they sorry and you can't get sacks, that's like how many years is this? That's like a half a decade of wasted potential.
I feel like I supposed to been tagged in this tweet right here, but you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say nothing. I ain't gonna say nothing.
Listen,
Because, you know.
me and this nigga talked about
Yeah, I
this on the
think
show.
we
It's like,
I saw
discovered
it.
that together.
I remember
you
when
know.
he said that this should be a tweet.
Yeah. You see how low down HTM is, you know what I'm
HTM
saying?
ain't shit, but, you know,
That's what I'm saying.
He just stole the post and then, you know.
Sugar Daddy has a very good point. Would you be more disappointed in the linebackers than the edge rushers because
you ain't
of like
anything in the line.
Nah,
but you do have like you invested coaching wise as far as development. Like you got 2 gurus in here that's supposed to be able to fix them.
Man, listen, I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna tell you this much, man. Just because I bring in a good mechanic, it don't mean he can turn my Honda into a Ferrari.
Facts.
I expect my Honda
It's
to
just
run
gonna be
though.
a clean ass Honda.
Yeah, I want a clean ass Honda.
It might run. You know what I'm saying? It might run, but it ain't finna go out here and beat this Hellcat. Well, it might. You know, if you put the chip in and you make the
Turbos.
alterations, yeah, the twin turbos and like there's some Hondas that can run, but you know that's neither here nor there.
Y'all know what we talking about.
Yeah,
man.
I'm just saying. Yeah, I'm just saying, man. Like you have more investments in some of these other positions, and I would feel some kind of way if those positions, you know, didn't slap. Like, you spent all that in pass rusher. You went out there, you traded for George Pickens, and you still got, you know, Jonathan Mingo and Jalen Tolbert and Cavante Turpin. The offensive line, you spent the 12th overall pick on a guy. You already got a first-round pick invested from the year before. You had a first-round pick invested in Tyler Smith. You got a top 100 pick invested in Cooper Beebe. You paid Terrence Steele good-ass money. Like, you know what I'm saying? You paid him so well. I went to check see if we were related or not. Like, you know, that got to be my cousin, man. I got to be able to
Paid him angry money. Just mad at him.
Jerry mad now.
He mad at you.
Shit, here you go.
Begrudgingly.
So that's what I would think. Like, there are positions that would completely kneecap the Dallas Cowboys' ability to compete, but I don't think they necessarily have the resources, you know, allocated to them to be disappointed. You know what I mean? Like, if we can't stop the run, I would be sad, but we ain't did shit to stop the run.
Exactly. You know
like
yeah.
It wouldn't hurt. It wouldn't be shocking.
Yeah, like, oh well, the shit that
It'll
do
be
gonna
shocking
happen.
if we do be able to stop the run.
Yeah, like, oh shit, look at guys.
They playing above their means right now.
Yeah, it's
That's
like
when you say that that guys are Dallas Cowboys fan. The Lord had to intervene and fix that. The Dallas Cowboys ain't do it.
Sure ain't. Man, they did everything but that.
But okay, you got another topic because I had a little question I wanted to ask.
You always can throw some questions out, man. We thugging.
Okay, if we had a position that was like a miracle, they just showed up and just shocked us. Which position or position group would you prefer that to be? That'll like get us, like help the team the most.
Defensive tackle.
Tight end.
Tight end would be crazy. If we go out here and Schoon, let's say Schoon, Hoopin, and Brevin Spanford, Whitford, you got three dope-ass tight ends.
With Hunter.
That'll be crazy.
Q said that offensive line would be disappointing as hell. Like,
It would be.
It would
we
be.
draft the offensive, we were just arguing. We draft the offensive lineman every year.
He said safety. Ooh, running back. If running back go out there and shut us up, I'm gonna go out here. I'm gonna say I'm wrong.
I'm gonna be happy as hell.
I'm be happy as hell, but I'm gonna
that'll be the best crow to eat ever. I promise you.
Yeah. The reason I said defensive tackles is just because I want to be able to, you know, stop the run and when it's cold and shit.
So, okay, I just heard. I think running back might help us the most, though. I'll just say that. I think if you can get the running backs to be like far away from what we think they are, and they just hooping, I think that'll help the team the most, though. I think that'll be like, bruh, we'll be unstoppable almost on offense.
You know, it'd be the perfect running back. We can go back in time that we'll bring back, and we'll know that the Steven was signing because he'll be cheap.
Who?
Alfred Morris.
Alfred Morris on this team right now. Shit, it might be Javonte Williams, though.
Alfred,
That might be the
hey,
prototype right now.
if we had Alfred Morris right now, we'd be looking dangerous.
A Derek McFadden right now would be great too.
It would.
Somebody that was
OP.
proven and, you know what I'm saying, on the back end of their career, but you know that we know they used to be one of them ones. You bring them in, hey, put them with a young, rejuvenated offensive line, shit, you might have something cooking.
Man,
Ooh, like a AP at the end of his career.
Oh, talking about Washington.
Yeah.
Still got 1,000 yards, man.
Man, AP with it, bro. AP one of my favorite backs ever. Like you can't say nothing bad about AP around me. I ain't gonna lie. Like that dude was different.
You said
I always wanted him to be a Cowboy. You remember when they had the little rumors that I was seeing? I was like, man, please come over here. Like I want him to be a Cowboy so bad.
Man.
Yeah, I rock with AP, dog. So my next question then, you know, since we agreed upon that, and it might be running back. If you had to bet money, which one of these running backs do you think got that hidden latent potential to elevate and become that? Is it Deuce? Is it Blue? Is it Williams? Is it Miles Sanders? Which one of these running backs? And listen.
I'm not betting my money.
Nah, fuck that. You got to. This
No.
This is the game.
I'm walking away from the table.
There's a gun to your
when to
head.
fold them.
I'm gonna be like, hey man, y'all too rich for my blood.
This is like Casino Royale. Y'all seen James Bond. You better put this money down. So, gun to your head, you gotta place a bet. Which one of these running backs you betting money on that can turn into that?
I'm gonna have to place the money on the person I seen do it before. So that's gonna have to be Miles Sanders. If you gonna make me,
Yeah,
I gotta
The Dallas Cowboys are making you.
Before.
Because listen, the Dallas Cowboys are making you bet on these running backs.
I'm not putting my money on a mystery. All right, it's gonna have to be Miles Sanders.
I'm gonna go something a little different. Call me recency bias. I think the perfect running back for this, if he was just a little bit bigger, for this scheme is Deuce. I feel like Deuce is and he hungry, like he know his feet is against the fire. Like if he take one step off, like backwards, he falling off. Like he falling off. You know what I'm saying? Like, and
there's
then
so many jokes I can get off on that.
But I really believe like Deuce is finna go crazy in this preseason. Like he understands the gap scheme, and you can see it. And especially if the O-line is blocking like we've been seeing them escort people out of the picture, you know, in these clips. If they can do that for a guy like Deuce, get him in the open field, I'm not gonna say he's gonna be a star. I'm just saying like that he got a real shot to make this team.
Man, I'm a bet on talent over rationality, because the dude with the talent and the athleticism is the nigga that I don't think is good right now. There's Jadon Blue. Like, I don't think Jadon Blue is a great back, but he got like the talent to eventually be a great back. It just, that shit probably like 2 years down the line, and I need that version of Jadon Blue right now. You know what I'm saying? Because he got home run speed, he got elusiveness. It's just the other thing, the vision, the consistency, the fumbles, you know, the work ethic from what niggas saying. So there's a bunch of shit that's wrong with Jadon.
He got a lot of growing up to do.
But Jadon Blue is like that old school. You know what I'm saying? It's like the old school is rusted. You know, the seats are tore up. All that other stuff right now, man. But once you get that candy paint and you drop that LT1 motor in it, you redo that transmission, you go to the upholstery, man. Like you sliding, like you winning trophies. All you winning trophies at the car meets and shit now. And that's what Jadon Blue is. Jadon Blue is that dunk that niggas ain't worked on yet. It's sitting in the backyard. He got all the potential in the world, but it ain't shit right now.
I'm surprised it ain't no like running backs out there. It's like running back is very scarce out there in terms of free agents and like people. Man,
folks ain't stupid.
They not. We the only ones. We the goofy ones, man. Over undervaluing this position, dog.
Yeah, and listen, I think Deuce, like Sugar Daddy was saying, he probably is the running back on this team that is most dependent on the offensive line because of his size.
Oh, yeah.
You know, other folks, like, you got a big back, they might be able to break some tackles, run through some arm tackles, you know, make a hole that isn't there and shit. Deuce can't do that at his size. You got to block it up, and he'll make a play. But like Deuce ain't running through no arm tackles, man. That man damn near died. You hit him full on.
Man, hey,
You
put some
know-
respect on Deuce, Dave. Like that. Get Deuce 1-on-1 with that safety. I promise that safety ankle's gonna be misplaced.
We'll see.
I don't know about that, bro.
it's-
I think y'all be smoking some good stuff about Deuce. That little dude, man, shit.
We go right. Y'all go see this preseason. What
His little juke
He
move.
looked good. He looked good
What,
in
is
the
it
preseason when I called him Black Jesus. And he ain't
Bro.
do shit. Man, he ain't do shit in the
We didn't get no
regular season.
carries. He didn't get no carries.
Man.
Listen, just imagine a roach trying to shake you. you think you gonna be? Is he gonna shake you or what? Cause you gonna sit there and be like,
He gonna
He
be
said,
squashed.
man, you wrong.
look, you gonna do like this.
You is crazy.
You gonna look at him and be like, squashed. Like, nigga, you ain't going nowhere.
Nah,
Get outta
nowhere,
here.
dog.
Y'all. Then you didn't just call him a roach, man.
Nah, I ain't called a man a roach. I said it,
Man,
metaphorically. Yeah. Can a roach shake you? That's all I'm saying. You know what I'm saying?
He quick. Hey, if he quick as hell, I don't know.
Nah, you gonna he ain't going nowhere. You gonna just sit. I'm telling you gonna do like this, Lou. Look, you gonna be like, look, your head gonna go squash. Like, you ain't going nowhere, Goofy. Get out of here.
Oh my god.
This is just that's why they call him Nefarious.
He called him Nefarious.
Landlord ain't shit. I agree. We gonna put this one up there. He is
Oh
not.
shit.
But you know, this nigga is comedy, so he got to be on the show.
Oh my god.
It is a prerequisite at this point.
My bad, my fault.
It said Zeus ain't juking nobody if he can't get past the wall. Man, listen. The Dallas Cowboys need, to draft a running back next year.
Dude's gonna be out there playing dead. He gonna get the ball and just lay down. Man, get your ass out here.
Some of y'all gonna eat crow. We ain't gonna eat crow about Deuce.
Man, Lil Liz ain't talking about shit, man.
What? What?
When y'all see him at bruh, if you ain't never seen him in person, I don't wanna hear it.
Oh, I saw the picture. I was doing, when I be
bruh.
cutting up the B-rolls, I saw him next to Dak, and I'm like,
Bruh,
damn. I'm like,
dude,
is that
I'm-
Dak little cousin?
I'm telling you, bro. You gotta look at him in person, bro. It's different.
I know. It's
You
like,
gonna be like,
This is a football
man,
player.
I can't believe in this dude, bro. He too little. He too little, man.
You gotta think about it.
Would you be like, what's up, man?
Landlord, how tall is your son?
My son, probably about 4 something. He's
Your oldest
16.
son.
Yeah, he's 16. He probably about close to 5 feet, something like that.
Your son that short?
I believe. I don't know, nigga.
Then how you gonna say your son?
He ain't my height yet. You know, he
Yeah.
damn near taller than his mama. So he probably about 5'6", 5'7". Yeah, he might be up there somewhere.
So he taller than Deuce Vaughn. 'Cause Deuce
Yeah,
Vaughn is like
probably
5'5",
so.
5'5".
Yeah. It ain't just that he's short, bro. Cause
also
Turpin's
not
Turpin's shorter.
He ain't that. No, Turpin is 5'9". He is not shorter than Deuce Vaughn.
Dude is skinny and short. He's way shorter than he should be and way lighter than he should be. And you mean to tell me I'm finna bet my money on him?
So all he need to do is put on some weight. That's all he need to do.
If he put on a little weight, he might be a little problem. He might be
already-
like a
He already run
Maurice
4
Jones-Drew or somebody.
He run a 4.6 already. You don't need to put no more weight on Deuce Vaughn.
Man, we don't care about a 40 for a running back. We care about burst.
That man, listen, that boy go out there bitch with a pot bill. He ain't gonna have no burst. He gonna burst open when they hit him.
Then you got to think that might be what's the problem because we done seen shorter running backs be prosperous in the league. We've seen that, but he's not fast. Like we said, Darren Sproles was like his size, but he ran like a 4.3, something crazy.
Like a
So you ain't gonna catch him. You know what I'm saying? That make it even harder to deal with. But you mean to tell me you just short and you not fast? He
Jones
quick.
Drew was a
He
4.3
quick,
guy.
but not fast.
So like those little ass running backs were heavier and faster than Deuce Vaughn. I'm just saying. I'm not trying to shit on Deuce Vaughn. But
Man, his college tape is shitting on all of them. I ain't gonna lie.
that's good. You know who college tape is shitting on everybody's.
Who?
We talk about a quarterback. You know who college tape is shitting on everybody.
Ooh. Where you going with this? We say Ben DiNucci.
Shit, Benanucci went crazy in college. You watch this shit.
With his side arming.
But Bryce Young, one of the most prolific quarterbacks in college, and they don't even look at him as a top 20 quarterback right now. Kellen Moore was one of the most prolific college quarterbacks ever. That man was a career backup in the National Football League. Sometimes the shit don't translate, you know. And I'm not saying that Bryce Young, I know he want to say something about his Alabama nigga.
Hey,
but you know,
we gotta get Bryce Young sometime. He
I ain't gonna
cook.
lie, bro. Bryce finna cook this
He
shit.
finna cook, man.
No cap.
Like he,
That's what I say.
You know, like we just gotta understand, like certain organizations just suck.
Yeah.
Like it just suck, and I'll tell the fans to their face, like, why you even like, oh, Cowboy fan? Do you a fan of Carolina?
Bro, I wasn't going for that. As soon as I heard the reports, I said, "Oh, Carolina don't know what they doing."
And they
They
got rid of
benched Bryce. I said, "Oh no." Then I publicly say they were stupid and don't buy this bull. Like, bro, they don't know what they doing over there. Then next time you know, Bryce get back in and now he hooping. All right, don't listen to Carolina.
Also, you brought up Austin Eckler. Austin Eckler ran a 4.48. He's also 5'9" and 200 pounds. So he is bigger and faster than Deuce Vaughn.
Well, hold on. Was Kellen Moore that nasty or was that offense that nasty?
The offense was nasty.
Because that offense was crazy.
He had a crazy running back, Jay Ajayi, and then I forgot who he had a receiver and tight end. But that offense and that coach, he ended up I forgot the name of the coach, but he was a very good offensive-minded coach.
Hey, PPC Records, he one of the realest niggas ever. You know what I'm saying? I
like
say
all
that.
your teams, okay.
He one of the realest niggas ever. You know what I'm saying?
And we can't do that now. Talking about he had nasty film. That dude competed in the Mountain West. Since when we hyping up a Mountain West film?
That's what I'm saying.
We hyping up Mountain West. I'm
when
talking
they
about pre-Mountain West, like when they were
when they
playing
beat
Montana,
Oklahoma.
New Mexico State.
Remember they beat Oklahoma?
They gave them boys a holiday when they beat Oklahoma. That just show you how bad their competition was.
You know what they got? Potatoes. That's all they got.
It's cool.
Potatoes.
I'm
When they
just
won
saying,
potatoes.
I'm just saying though, man. Like we can't knock niggas for where they played.
Them boys got streets named after them for being Oklahoma.
I'm just
They
saying, Deuce come from a running program, not a finesse running program. I'm a Texas fan. Kansas State will give you fits because they'll run at you. They can't pass the ball. Matter of fact, they recruit receivers to block. Like that's how much they run the ball at Kansas State. And he
People
was
think
the
so,
guy.
too. Listen, that is cool. And
He
I
had
like
some
that.
great film.
I like when we picked them up. You know, it just hasn't.
I know it ain't. I know.
It ain't came to fruition, and I can't hold on to a hope and a dream. You know, this is like, what have you done for me lately, dog? Like,
Who was McCarthy's running back for the Packers when he won a Super Bowl?
He had a running back?
Was it Eddie Lacy or something?
No.
Was it Ahmad Green, number 30?
Might have been a mod.
Let me go look.
Because I'm just saying, like, when you think of McCarthy, you don't think of him having a back.
He had like 5 wide receivers.
Yeah,
And tight end.
Yeah, like 6 or 7 of them.
I know
Jordy
Eddie
Nelson.
Lacy ate himself out the league, man, but that dude had a good run or two, like a good year or two run.
Oh yeah,
He was
Alabama.
hooping. He was hooping.
Let's see. Let me go look to see who started in the Super Bowl for them niggas. Let me see. Boom, 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 boom.
Let me see.
All right, running backs. James Starks. John Kuhn, the fullback.
John Kuhn.
Ryan Grant, Brandon Sane. So it had to be James Starks in them.
Okay, Starks. Okay.
I remember James Starks.
You know, so he just had he ain't had no back. You know what I'm saying? And reminding you, this is around the time of the golden back era. You know, everybody had a back then.
Yeah, you
know,
needed it back.
You needed a name.
Also, he only ran for 578 yards.
What? That boy was passing the ball.
Matter of fact, 2010 is the actual year they won. So, yeah, 2010. He ran, but he did have a good postseason. He ran for 315 yards in 4 games.
Yeah, he did. See, he the afterthought. Like, you know what I'm saying? Wasn't Donald Driver on that team? Jordan Nelson wasn't there yet, right?
Jordan Nelson was there.
Jordan Nelson was there. They had like 4 or 5 like receivers. You know what I'm saying? Like what's the Randall Cobb? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like he was the afterthought. That's what I'm saying. Like, so when we get running backs like that to a guy like McCarthy, even his best year,
Because they had Randall Cobb, Donald Driver, Greg Jennings, James Jones,
Greg Jennings,
Jordy Nelson. Tight ends, they had Jermichael Finley, Tom Crabtree, Ryan Taylor, DJ Williams.
You talking about weapon up? Them boy had 6 or 7 shots.
He was strapped.
You know what I'm saying?
He was strapped.
And then you look at the running back, he bunting. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah.
You know, you can't have it all. Man, I rock with Mike. I rock with Mike though, man.
I do too, yeah.
And we weaponed up Mike McCarthy. He might have been able to do it. I just don't think he could have did what he did in Green Bay with Brandon Cooks as your second best wide receiver.
Right, like that's what I'm saying. Like, who was it? You just named no names. Who was the second best wide receiver in the name? Was it Jordy Nelson? Because I don't think he was that guy then, right? Or was it James Young?
Yeah, it might have been Greg Jennings.
Greg Jennings, yeah.
It's between Randall Cobb and Greg Jennings because I know them boys went crazy.
So we had Deuce Vaughn with the little legs and then Brandon Cooks with the little arms. That's crazy.
This man
He trying to make the catch with his strong hand. It never worked out.
Greg Jennings went for 12. He went for 1,265 yards and 12 touchdowns that year. Randall Cobb, let me pull him up. Let's see what he did that year.
Would you say, Landlow, we had a roach in the cricket?
Man. See, nah, that's what Lou said. Landlord ain't
I'm putting together what you said.
That was a metaphor, man. That was a metaphor.
I'm putting them together.
They call this man a roach now. His name is Little Legs. Roaches have little legs, though, to be honest, if you think about it. But, I'm just saying.
Oh, my God. That's a
right. Jordy Nelson. What did Jordy
Brandon
Nelson
Cooks was like T-Rex, man. I don't know what it was, bro. Like, he would not extend his arms, man.
Yeah.
Y'all heard it here first, man. Roach in the cricket, man.
Y'all niggas, you will never see the pearly gates.
Try to raise your hand and keep your elbow touching your stomach, like or your side, like.
And he actually is right. Randall Cobb got there 1 year later, so Randall Cobb does not have a Super Bowl on his resume.
Oh, really? Damn. Okay. I'm gonna say if he had Randall Cobb and them, like, dog, they extra loaded.
Greg Jennings, Jordy Nelson, Donald Driver, I think James Jones had a good year. That could have been what it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, James Jones pitched in 679 and 5. Donald Driver pitched in.
Finley probably went off too. We probably missing out on Finley.
I really don't know who fault it was now that I think about it, because Mike probably was like, I don't run because I don't got no running backs. You know what I'm saying? Look at my running backs. You think I'm finna run? You know what I'm saying? He probably came with that on purpose.
I think it's just it's probably Rodgers too. Rodgers, like, you know what McCarthy tried to have Dak to do, that a quick passing game. Rodgers is a master of that. You know what I'm saying? Getting the ball out quick. He had the fastest release in the league, right?
At one point he did.
Yeah, at one point he did. Yeah.
I also going to say Aaron Rodgers used to ad-lib like a motherfucker sometimes in their system.
He did.
You're right.
It's supposed to be a quick pass. It's finna be a 60-yard bomb. Like, my nigga down there somewhere, and I can throw the ball 80 yards flat-footed.
Because I got all these receivers
and on the run
to work.
Yeah.
And he was the best quarterback I ever seen. Quarterback I ever seen throw the ball on the run in history.
Yeah, he dope. Like,
that one particular throw that
he is amazing.
That one particular throw that killed our playoffs.
2016. Yeah.
That one right there show you everything you need to know.
I already knew something was going to happen. The moment I saw him run, I'm like, oh my God, get him.
Please get him down.
Please get him down.
They would have had him. They didn't call the hold. At home now.
At home, bro.
Don't get me started.
We the most unlucky team ever in the playoffs.
I'm going to be cheap with the refs.
All Jerry money go to his baby mamas and his paternity sons.
And Arkansas basketball.
Arkansas basketball. It sure ain't going to Arkansas football. Jerry, you playing on the football team, motherfucker. You better pony some shit up.
All right.
That shit crazy, dog.
But yeah, like I was very disappointed in some of y'all. Because everybody's first excuse was, Mike McCarthy ain't using Brandon Cooks right. Watch what happened. Watch what happened now. Brandon Cooks was not. Nobody even gave it a thought that Brandon Cooks could be a little washed. Nobody thought about that. But me, I'm over here like, dude, he just ain't like that. We should have got a better number 2. He was a great guy, but answer me this and we can move on. Did Brandon Cooks and Dak ever live up to your expectations?
No, they did not.
They did not for me either.
You
And
know,
mine wasn't even as high as y'all's.
I mean, what?
It never worked out. So, most people say it was the coaching and the play calling. I ain't gonna lie. Because we seen other people working out just fine in that same play calling, that same coaching staff. So, you take one variable out, now you get your answer. I think Coach just wasn't who y'all thought he was. Oh, Tober fell too.
What?
But that was last year though. Like maybe if the team was fully assembled last year, maybe Tober would have did better. Who knows?
I do remember Noah Brown being our number 2 at one point.
Dog, and that man was a Kansas State receiver, like I was saying earlier.
Oh, Noah Brown?
Yeah,
went to
He played
Ohio
Ohio
State.
State.
No, I'm saying like metaphorically.
Oh,
They recruited him to block. Yeah.
Blocking ass nigga. Matumbo ass nigga. But that's the thing. We need, because think about what we just said. We mentioned Jordy Nelson. We mentioned Greg Jennings. We mentioned Jermichael Finley. We mentioned Donald Driver. And that's not comparable to what we had in Dallas. That's not comparable to what we had in Dallas. So we saw what it looked like the last time Mike McCarthy was able to utilize that offense and get to a championship and win. Why we ain't trying to give him no weapons like that then? We went for the Noah Brown, and when we did have weapons, we didn't let him call it. Because when we had Amari Cooper and CeeDee Lamb and Michael Gallup still had a knee, and we had Cedric Wilson, they were letting Kellen Moore call the plays.
Yeah, see that I think that was the error right there. That's when you wanted Mike to be doing it when he had the weapons.
Mm-hmm.
It was clear that we didn't have the weapons. That's why we went and looked for some this year. That's why I told you, I said, hey, if we weapon up this next coach, that right there tell you everything you need to know. And that's exactly what happened.
That's a damn shame. The best acquisition they got McCarthy was who?
Brandon Cooks, maybe.
Hankins?
Brandon Cooks was better than Hankins.
Yeah.
Not by much, because Hankins was decent.
At this point, we're just dabbling.
It ain't like either one of them changed our life.
They didn't. Like Pickens was a big change. Well, Amari Cooper.
Coop was before McCarthy.
It was?
Yeah. Coop was like 2019 or something. Coop was with some other folk.
So McCarthy didn't get to have him for long. Yeah, they didn't like McCarthy then. They didn't like McCarthy. How you not gonna get him what he do best?
Somebody just hit somebody with a $20 super. So the host gone, so we gotta wait. Is it you, Lou, or him?
Let me check. I don't think it's.
It must be him then.
Oh no, it's me.
Okay.
Shout out JNY Blue. I love listening to you guys together. It's a comedy show. It's a boatload of knowledge. Keep it real. I'm a Cowboys fan, 55 years. Played Pee Wee in Texas at 9 years old. Yeah, we're gonna laugh here, man. You got landlord talking about the roach and the cricket, man. I ain't gonna never forget that. I'm never gonna forget that.
That's crazy.
At all.
I'm pretty sure I did, Cowboy by nature. I'm pretty sure I did. I appreciate you. We talking about yesterday, I believe, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool.
Pretty sure I did.
Well, I'll say this though, man. They talking about Brandon Cooks wasn't utilized right, man. The dude is 5'8", undersized, and he was relying on his speed. You know, when you get to a certain age, you aren't as fast as you used to be, dog. And that's just what it is with Brandon Cooks.
Revenge of the Flying Body Catchers.
That's a great movie. Y'all should watch it. It's just a B-roll of Brandon Cooks, jumping for no reason.
Bro, he jumped for no reason, bro. Like for real.
You saw that? That boy said this team was a bug's life.
It's crazy work.
Yeah, and you also got to think about it, man. Like Brandon Cooks, he missed some time in Dallas. You know what I'm saying? He missed the game. He missed the game then. He missed half the season last year. So, like, come on, like, what did you expect? I think he did okay. You know, he got 8 touchdowns in 2023, but that's not really what I expected from Brandon Cooks. I expected him to be close to the 1,000-yard receiver that he used to be, and I bet you that he won't be close to that this year in New Orleans. You know what I'm saying? So, like, sometimes Father Time is undefeated. Like, we seen wide receivers, you know, not be the same. Also, Brandon Cooks wasn't getting to 1,000 yards his last year in Houston. He only went for 699 yards in Houston.
Yeah, Child said that he supposed to get over 1,000 with us.
Yeah, he wasn't that no more, and it's fine. You know, there's nothing wrong with it.
We'll see. He'll be able to shut us up if he go to New Orleans and hoop.
Great guy, by the way. You know, great.
He's an excellent guy,
excellent
but
leader.
We just talking about what he did on the field.
We talking about football player.
Yeah,
You know?
and then that was just epitome of what's been happening with our weapons. It's just been we didn't give McCarthy enough time, and we have been having injuries. Speaking of injuries, let's change the subject here, because you know, part of the reason why I'm on a certain side is what they actually did with Brandon Cooks. I'll never forget what they did, and that's why I just scoffed when I heard a certain owner come to the podium and said what he said and opened up his mouth and allowed bullshit to came out. Because Brandon Cooks mysteriously went on IR last year, and then we got a report talking about in camp he had a cleanup surgery. So you hiding medical records. Fast forward to now, what's going on with our cornerback, our starting cornerback, somebody that's miles and miles better than Mr. Cooks, who's not on our team
Trayvon
anymore.
Diggs.
You know, Trayvon Diggs, you know, this is the subject. Yeah, this training staff and what they've been doing with him and how they've been handling things with him, and when we didn't get a chance to say nothing on it, we finally saying something on it together.
Yeah, I'm glad you brought it up.
The fact that Jerry Jones went up there, and I've been paying attention, actually. It's been multiple interviews. Matter of fact, Steven just sat down with somebody named Eagleton, or Eaton or something like that, and he threw another little shot, you know, oh, when you're on contract, we expect you to be here. Their language this year they've been using, you know what I'm saying? When y'all get into corporate life, these subliminals they be sending, it's been very, very bold this season for some reason. Very, very bold. Y'all want to talk about that?
Yeah.
I got nothing but time. Let's
See, what really makes my eyes open is the way that they are combating. It's very, very divisive, I think. When you think about it, okay, say you Brett Brown for the Cowboys, right? You make your living, your livelihood is dependent upon you rehabbing these players and doing the correct things to bring them back and prevent injuries in the future. That's your job. Now, you got this other guy that's supposed to come to you, but he don't. He go elsewhere and do his own thing and training and rehab elsewhere. And then he come back. Naturally, you're going to be like, well, he's not going to be operating in the way that you wanted him to operate because he went somewhere else. So you probably are going to have nothing but, well, at least a few negative reports about him because you might have wanted him to do this type of rehab for his leg and the other guy got him doing another kind of rehab for his leg. You might feel like he should be further along in this category and he felt like he should be more ahead, far along in this category. So it's like, for him not to come to you, it's already pretty much y'all gonna clash almost automatically. See what I'm saying? And then now, we just seen the side by side when we did the show with Boss on Bossland. Shout out to him.
Salute the boss, man.
Yeah, that was a good comparison.
We seen that comparison when we put them side to side. Trey is looking better than Rebel. Now, you see what I'm saying? So now, we looking like, oh, if you go away from Brett Brown, the training might be better.
Possibly.
So now, he's shaking in his boots. He like, damn, if everybody go away from me, what the Cowboys need to pay me for?
They
You
don't.
see what I'm saying?
It
So
might be a
now,
smear campaign at this
and
point.
I asked Lou this. Lou brought it up on our show on Bossland from a comment. That's what opened my eyes when he was like, he basically was like, fire Brett Brown. And I'm like, he said fire Brett Brown because of something. That would open it up. Because I'm like, damn, if it all makes sense now. Because think about this. Who in the hell you think Jerry Jones getting all these bad reports on Trayvon Diggs from? Who giving them to him? Because he ain't watching Diggs. Where you think Jerry coming up with these bad reports on Trey rehab from?
It gotta be the training staff.
It's gotta be the training staff. And then guess what? Who got incentive to say Trey ain't training good other than Brett Brown, somebody he's not working with?
Brett Brown. Because you
So I'm thinking it could be some salt in the game. You know, I got my 10-4 hat on right now. You know, I'm looking. I'm thinking that I smell something fishy. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know no other person that's more equipped to give Jerry Jones that hating ass report card on Trayvon Diggs other than the trainer that he's not rocking with.
Yeah.
And then you know, Ty Church, I understand I understand everybody's point of view. Here's why this is why I'm on this side. I perform some empathy. I understand with that. I am a man of patterns. If you show me patterns of a person, like that's you. You know, I believe you. Why I said the solution is easy. Either expand the budget of the damn training staff and get more, or fire the man right now, because I believe he's just nothing more than a yes man to Jerry. And how do I know that? Everything be funky around the medical staff. Everything be funky. It's bad energy over there. You know, we call landlord nefarious. It's nefarious, real nefarious in that training room and in that tape. You know, when they be taping up our guys and everything like that. How I know that? You just said timetable. This is what I was fighting y'all on DC Universe. I was like, man, I'm not coming up there because the moment y'all see me, y'all gonna try to put a timetable on me, and your timetable is never legitimate. Never legitimate, because your owner, the guys who's writing the checks, just showed you how much they despise injuries, and they despise injuries because they can't get their money, their work for their money, what they paid you, and understandably so. But you're in this game for a reason, you know what I'm saying? So if I can't trust you, and how I know I can't trust you, Deron Bland, Jerry hopped his happy ass on 105.3 FM, gave away intel to the enemy, and said, oh, Bland should be back this week. Bland wasn't back. We look next week. Bland wasn't back. Bland wasn't back for another 7 weeks, and when he got back, he still didn't look 100%.
No,
so,
he was nowhere near healthy. And you can do the same thing with a litany of other players. Dez Bryant, for one. Dez Bryant came back early. It pretty much in his NFL career. Michael Gallup was never the same rushing back to get back on the field. You could even make the case for your boy Terrence Steele, who we also threw on the bus recently. Like, should we have paid him early? Matter of fact, hell no. Hold on. I gotta play that clip real quick. That shit was diabolical, nigga. Hold on.
That's ridiculous.
A little bit. You've done deals though early with Trayvon Diggs, with Terrence Steele before it was time for it. What's the difference between those situations and a situation like CeeDee Lamb and Micah Parsons?
Frankly, should we have waited on Diggs and Steele? Oh, you brought them up. I didn't.
Well, the other thing is the willingness. I mean, you have players.
And then, and I want to say this, and you can give it back right to you, Henny. I just want y'all to be careful about what the narratives that come through there. Like this is the subliminals. You know what I'm saying? Racism is no longer in your face. They'll send subliminals your way, and you got to be able to, you know what I'm saying? These are the trigger words they'll say. They'll say, if you're working hard, over hard, if you love the game in Brett Brown's program, you'll come back healthy. And they always name guys like Dak Prescott, and their favorite name to throw in here now, new, is Overshawn. And they trying to throw Savon Ravel in there too. So, you know what I'm saying? If you work hard, if you care about the game, and you actually, you're doing what you're supposed to do, you'll come back healthy. But when you don't show that, you don't come back healthy.
I got to tell y'all the truth, bro. It's obvious that Trayvon Diggs has been blacklisted. It's obvious. Real talk. Think about this. One of my biggest critiques on Shotty so far has been that I don't hear him say nothing negative. He's starting to say negative stuff now because of camp. Like, I don't like how they practice. I don't like how they did this. But when they ask about certain people, he like, oh, man, Overshawn is, oh, God, he's attacking the rehab. He's doing this. I would say he's attacking the rehab. He's doing this. He's doing that. He's looking wonderful every day, not missing a day. Then he talk about other people. He might talk about another guy that's recovering. Oh man, Sam Williams. Yeah, he took over. He's going crazy. He's looking like having a phenomenal year this year. He's talking with nothing but optimism and high regard. He ain't said a word about Trey stuff.
Man,
He's been blacklisted. See, it's so obvious when it's such a discrepancy between the two.
Right.
Like he's this high about everybody else, but then he's not saying hardly anything about Trey.
Mm-hmm.
That's orders from the top.
Yeah.
in my
Oh
opinion.
yeah.
That's orders from the top.
I'll say this, man. I told you my conspiracy theory. The Bucs don't want to hear this shit, but it is what it is, man. If they draft somebody and they player comp is on the team, the dude that is already there is finna be gone. Siobhan Revel, one of his player comps was Trayvon Diggs, right? They brought in the nigga that's supposed to be the new Trayvon Diggs.
Shout out to
there.
DMV in the building.
So yeah, shout out to DMV, yeah.
And that's a great fact right there too, cause they see Tyrone. I see you. You know, it's no problem with you disagreeing.
Oh no, yeah.
But I think you should be able to look at it from a fair perspective. Cause look, y'all saying Trey came back trash last year. How? And he was still productive. He just got hurt again. So getting hurt again is what y'all consider trash. It happened to Dak Prescott. It happened to Overshawn. Back-to-back years for the people who stayed with the coaching staff. So do you feel the same way? Do you see what I'm saying? They trying to make it sound like you doing the worst thing ever if you lead the coaching staff, but if you with the coaching staff, they not gonna criticize you.
And you got to ask yourself, why do they look? My mom in the chat, she'll say when you
Mama takes.
she always said when you lying, you'll do so much. You'll put in double the effort that you even think you have to cover that lie. Because there's something that's being affected. And you got to think about it. The Joneses will go so far to lie. They'll lie weeks ahead. You know what I'm saying? They'll hide surgeries, keep the surgeries off the book. Like, damn, is that illegal? What about the insurance? But that's another say. You know what I'm saying? They'll do all these things. And what is the why, Ty Church? We know the why, the bottom line. We all follow J Tuck. We love J Tuck, CFO Sports.
Salute.
He's a season ticket holder. Remember what he said. He said last year, after Dak got hurt and all the injuries happened, ticket sales plummeted. Absolutely plummeted. But this year, everybody healthy and we got Pickens, we got all this. He said he sold his tickets in record time as a season ticket holder. That means season tickets are through the roof because everybody's healthy. The bottom line. So if I want to keep the bottom line, I'm a lot of my shareholders. Yeah, I'm not gonna tell you how the sausage is made and that it's a damn fire in the warehouse before you know it's a fire in the warehouse because I still want my money.
Wow. That's heavy right
You gotta
there.
think about like businessmen. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Being a billionaire ain't ethical. Ain't no such thing as being an ethical billionaire.
Nah.
Hell no. You didn't stepped on some people. You didn't lie. You didn't cheat. You didn't did some things to get where you at.
I about to say you got way more than your share. You did something.
You did something to get where you was at. So I'm saying right now we're not dealing with morally correct people. We're dealing with some unethical people that are dying by the dollar.
The way you just put it, if you pair that with Brett Brown being deceptive with what's going on as far as the timeline for these players, it all makes perfect sense. Lou basically just said in his soliloquy that they are hiding the real health of these players so they can sell more tickets. And then you got a dude that's willing to lie about it in Brett Brown because he just told us Rebel was ahead of Diggs and we got eyes. Clearly Diggs looked much better than what Rebel looked. Real talk.
Real talk.
Hey,
So to me, it just sounds like it's some salt in the game.
I can't say who told me, but he might have said it live anyway, so it was.
Yeah.
But anyway, back when Dak Prescott had broke his hand, you remember they didn't put him on the pup list or anything. You remember they didn't put him on the pup, and they
hurry up.
He can come back at any time. Let's be around the players. They knew Dak Prescott wasn't going to come back before the allotted period of time. They just wanted to keep fanfare and hope up. So they do.
Wait. What'd you say? What was the word you said?
Fanfare and hope.
No. Yeah. What's the H word?
Hope.
Because that's what makes money. McDonald's don't sell burgers. They sell happiness. You feel me? Like, you gotta understand like how people do business. The Cowboys, what made them the biggest, highest paid, sports franchise in the world is that these motherfuckers can sell you some damn hope. They've been selling hope for us for 30 damn years. 30 years.
That cuz right there. Hold on. Let me get him.
Yeah, he was there, yeah.
That's crazy.
They've been selling it for 27.
That's what he said.
Hey, but listen to me real quick. Hey, shout out to Cam Newton for finally doing something I can agree with and getting off Ryan Clark's bitch ass, man. I love that. I'm sorry about that. Finally, Cam Newton, man, he finally did something I can agree with. Like, that's what's up, bro. Finally. You can just
I agree with him with his take on Jalen Hurts.
I do
So,
too. Yeah.
we good.
Now I'm gonna have to go investigate because there might be two things Cam did that I like then.
Oh, you ain't hear it? Okay, cool.
No, I ain't heard it, but I heard what his take on Ryan Clark, and I can't stand his bitch ass, bro. I can't stand Ryan Clark, bro. Oh, he get on my nerves. Him or Chris Carter, I don't know who's one that irritates me the most.
I used to love Chris as a player though.
Yeah, he used to rock.
Chris was hard.
And then he went weird, bro. He got on air and went weird, bro.
Hey, wait, wait. What DMV say right there? That's why I said. That's what I said when I said to the landlord. Right there. You see what he said?
Oh,
Rick.
He a long stay. Oh, he been here forever.
Oh, I want to see his bank account. And this man been here for a long time.
So he a Jerry soldier. Like, that's
yeah.
why I said DMV. Can't nobody tell me, like, who, for Jerry to say those things he said about Trey and his rehab, who is he getting that information from, man? He is not watching Trayvon D. He is not following his progression like that, bro. Not Jerry.
Man, Jerry
Yeah,
making documentaries and he doing shows. He on the yacht.
Hey, but y'all also got to remember, like, I'm not this.
You're breaking up.
Defender of Jerry, but I just say I understand.
We can't hear you.
I'm not. Y'all hear me?
Now,
y'all can't hear me?
Yeah, sort of.
Okay, I'm not trying to be a defender of Jerry, but I do understand. You know what I'm saying? I do understand. And this is the thing, like, all those things, all those great things that he's doing are cool, but you know what Jerry's also thinking? Like, bro, if you re-injure while you're doing it your way, man, there's like so many different things that I think that we're not really taking in context here. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, man, when a player decides to do injuries and things on their own, bro, like, you want to be, like, obviously from a person's humanity, you want to be like, okay, you can, it's your body, you can do whatever you want to do. But you got to remember, if you make the wrong choice with your body, it affects my cat. It affects everything that I do. So it's like, it's not like a video game where you can be like, okay, we can just go in here and change the attributes. Like, no, like that has to be taken more in consideration with that, man. Like, these are $20 million. You do an experiment and go get a guy that you think is going to work for you and say he don't work. Listen to me. If you go get a Cowboy guy and it don't work, you're covered. You're covered. You're still going to get paid. We can still put in an injury claim and get our money back. You go work out with somebody we don't know and re-injured, man, there is so many different type of contractual things that can happen. So it's like we can't.
I understand that, but we sit up and let them train with them, though. They train with them. You can get hurt training.
Yes, but listen, but also I'm gonna tell you, there's a difference between training and rehabilitating. You're not doing, and you can't do both at the same time. You know what I'm saying? So
but you can get hurt training, though, right?
Yes, you can, but this is the thing. We're not talking about a guy that's healthy. We're talking about a guy that's already hurt that's trying to get healthy. So that's where
you want to be a little more cautious with them.
Well, didn't he finish a year though?
No, Trayvon D did not finish the year.
No, he didn't.
He went on pup.
Yeah, he got hurt. Also, I will say this: I understand both. If I'm Jerry Jones, I understand wanting to keep an eye on my investment. But if I'm Trayvon Diggs, I did it your way already.
Yeah, that's my thing. Yeah.
Not really though. Not really though.
The first 2 years I was with you.
Not really though.
I was with you training people the first 2 years.
Yes, but I'm gonna tell you this right here. Each injury was a different injury. This is not a reoccurring injury. This isn't the same leg that he's broke off. Every injury that Trayvon Diggs has had has been a different injury. So I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna keep it real with you. When I see guys that are consistently injured and they're different injured,
I don't believe you're hardening your body in the offseason. All that stuff that you be saying on Instagram, that looks nice, but you got to remember, you know what somebody told me. Did you know that you can make one video in the same day and just change your outfit, and it literally looks like 5 different workout videos? Bro, listen to me. Instagram can make you look like exactly what you're doing, what you're supposed to be doing. But when the money gets on the paper, I think Jerry knows a little bit more. I'm sorry, if Jerry's been paying you millions of dollars, I lean to more towards him knowing the type of person you are versus you putting out what you want me to believe the type of person you are. Like, I'm just being real. Like, I'm not saying that Jerry doesn't have any merit, but I do believe Jared has merit in the things that he's saying about Diggs. I'm sorry. And I'm gonna be honest with you.
I don't know how he would know that.
Can I say that there's a chance that, you know, his guys, his employees, or there's just not enough of them, or they just did a bad job in this particular situation. And go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead. I didn't mean to cut you off. No, you go. You go.
No, I cut you off. Luke, go ahead, finish.
No, go.
Luke, that was you to finish your point. My bad, Luke.
I'm just saying, like, is there a chance that, like, because I mean, like, it's not like we can't relate. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's say if you get a rare disease, you got diagnosed with a rare disease. It's something. It's something you can't believe. Are you just going to take the first doctor's word as law, or are you going to take it in your own hands and actually go to the next doctor and get another opinion?
I'm gonna tell you what you're gonna do. I'm gonna tell you what you're gonna do. You're gonna get as many diagnoses as possible, but you're also gonna get diagnosis from reputable people in the society. Or you're gonna be one of them dudes that out here, you know, thinking that they can eat rocks and come up with these material things to beat cancer, and they still dying. You know what I'm saying? So it's just 2 ways of how you view this. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, the Dallas Cowboys, and I'm gonna be honest with you. Let's just be real. The Dallas Cowboys, until they start talking about Trevon Diggs, has never had a history of bringing injured players. The Dallas Cowboys have had a history of bringing players back. That has always been our history. So I don't know where this stigma of the Dallas Cowboys medical staff not being the best in the world. Like, everybody goes to Dallas to go get their stuff worked on. That has always been the stickler. So this mindset of, like, I worked out with you, and then you guys got to remember, like, it's not a Dallas Cowboys trainer medical staff. It's not the trainer's job to get you back from an injury. No, that's the medical staff. Those are 2 different people. The trainers who are training you to run fast and the who's training you to rehabilitate, those are 2 different people. And to be honest with you, they're not really even Cowboys. They're just doctors with cowboy logos on their shirts. Like, you know what I mean?
But the Cowboys are different. Like, I understand what you're saying. Everybody do come to Dallas medical area to get their stuff worked on. You're right. And it is actually the Dallas Mavericks guy that's actually pretty good. As far as the Cowboys, this is damn near a private, you know what I'm saying, like, doctor. This is it. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is all we got. And as far, like, you're right, the rehab people get him right, but guess who the rehab people got to follow orders from?
They're not the rehab people. But the rehab people those are the people who are acknowledging it. That when you're in the medical staff, that's who's being governing your stuff, the medical staff. So he's not even it has nothing even to do with trainers. What Jerry Jones is really saying is, I want you to see our doctors that are covered by that's basic info. That's your insurance. Like, people be going.
I think what it is, though. I think what's the biggest problem with them too is, like, when you trying to take care of yourself, the team, you might not trust the team doctors as much because they probably got the best interest of the team in their mind. You go to an individual doctor, they got your best interest in mind because it's about you. Hold on 1 second. It's not about the company no more. It's about you. I wouldn't trust my job either. If they want me back, right or wrong.
But listen,
the number 1 objective for the job is to get you back to work.
Right.
Yeah. And it has been a history. It has been a history. This year, it was so much that it was so much that it came to the mainstream. Like, we all can see it because half the damn team was hurt. It has been a history. Like the Gallup situation, you know.
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
But listen to me, fellas. Listen to me. That is not on the team. I'm sorry, fellas. That is not on the team.
Why is it not on the team?
I'm going to tell you that's not on the team. If you're not getting in that calendar year, that is not on the team. And the Dallas Cowboys have not listened to me every of injured players. That's just life. The sport of football has a history of injured players. It's about players coming back. Now, I'm going to tell you, can't no team make no player go onto no field without him acknowledging that he is 100% healthy and able to play. Listen to me, even Michael Gallup. I know Michael Gallup was probably pushed to play and but guess what? Michael Gallup's agent was also pushing him to play as well. We can't just put that on the nation. Oh, you can't put that on Jerry. Like and you got to see it like this. If we're going to say they're going to do what's best interest of the team, right? Well, guess what? You don't think it's in the best interest of the team for Trevon Diggs to be healthy and playing? And let's just be real. The Dallas Cowboys cannot if the NFL says you are medically cleared to play, then you can play. So it's the Dallas Cowboys cannot look at Trevon Diggs and be like, you're injured. We want you to play regardless. That is not how it works. We're trying to make it.
They can make it sound like anything they wanted to say. You know that. Hold on. We ain't gonna act like the Joneses ain't got that much power.
No. They don't have that much power. They do not. Nobody has that much. What are you talking about? Listen to me. Can't no NFL owner? There's no NFL owner can make a player. Listen, Antonio Brown walked off a game in the middle of a game. They couldn't even make him finish a game. Bro, they cannot make you play in a game injured.
And they blackballed him. And they blackballed him.
The man life is
Wait, time out. First off. So are we really out here saying that Jerry Jones? Listen, there are people watching. So since there are people actually watching the show, we have to be factual. Let me turn my camera on. Factually, an NFL team cannot make a player play. A player, when he is injured,
right?
When a player is injured, it's like take your area account. You are in a fiduciary account that is not controlled by you when you are injured. When you are an injured player, you are being controlled by the NFL. The reason they do that is to stop this exact same thing that we're saying right now. To stop teams from being able to pressure. So we cannot say that the Jones is pressure. No, I'm going to tell you guys what pressures players to play. Their contract, their agents, their bills, like their baby mamas.
But they got guaranteed money. That's a guaranteed money.
No. But that guaranteed money is also based. Guaranteed money is not always guaranteed. It's based on the ability to play. If you're not playing, there is no guarantee, bro. The NFL is not going to let someone sign a guaranteed contract. He get hurt, and now I'm responsible for giving you $50 million. That is not how it works. It's called a medical injury claim.
I think that's exactly how it works.
That's just happened with Christian Wilkins.
If it's guaranteed, it's guaranteed.
That's
why they changed it with Jamarcus Russell. Hold on. That's why they changed it with Jamarcus Russell, because he came in the league and had such a huge contract and all these guarantees, and he went out there and laid an egg, and the Raiders were still responsible for paying him.
That's not true.
It's documented that that's the truth.
Okay. So
that is not true. That's not even true.
That's what changed all the rookie contracts, Wes. It changed from there.
But that is not. I'm sorry, that's not true. Because first off, Jamarcus Russell, that's performance based. Performance based in.
No, we was just talking about the fact that it was a guaranteed contract. He had guarantees in that contract that he still got. I'm just telling you that guaranteed means guaranteed. That's all I'm saying.
When he get back, I'm gonna say that. You're right. Like, okay, they can't make you play, but they can have a heavy influence on your timeline. That's where I'm like if an ACL takes on average, what is it, like a year in it, like maybe like let's say 12 weeks. The Joneses can be like, okay, we got the best doctors in the world. Let's make it. Let's put it out there. It can be 10 to 12 weeks. If it's 10 to 12 weeks and the player wants to come at 12 weeks, the Joneses can make you come back at 10 weeks. That's what I'm saying. They definitely can because it's definitely within them. And by definition, that's coming back before I am ready.
So then you can say, hey, my doctor said 10 weeks. Exactly. So who you think gonna get priority over who? If your outside doctor say, hey, I need 14 weeks, and Dallas doctor say 10, when you think you're coming back?
You know, because that's what happened.
Without penalty.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like, you can get multiple opinions, and sometimes the opinion ain't in the best favor of the patient. Let's be honest with you.
Especially when you're dealing with a job. Especially when you're dealing with a job.
We can get into politics.
Can I say this? This is about, being medically cleared. You get medically cleared by their training staff. They say you're okay. I don't feel I'm okay, so I'm gonna go get a second opinion.
And then get what?
It doesn't necessarily mean that just because you cleared me that I'm good. We hear these players go on podcasts. They talk about I really wasn't healthy. They still cleared me. I couldn't feel my feet, but they shot me up. And I went out and played. Like, we got too many people that played the game that have spoken out about how they handled that. And
if I'm not mistaken,
about the guaranteed money, then I'll let you go. There are 3 types of guarantees within contracts. Mm-hmm. There's injury, skill, and cap. So it is divided, but you still got a portion of guaranteed money from injuries.
Yeah, I was just about to say, if I'm not mistaken, even if you do get your second opinion, you still got to pass the team doctor's test to play. So you still gonna go through that process anyway.
Which means who got the last say so.
You see what I'm saying? You still got to go through that process. Because guess what? If your team doctor set a shorter timeline than the team, you ain't playing yet.
Exactly.
So you still got to go through the team anyway. So why can't I go see my other doctors and then come holler at y'all and see if y'all approve?
And
that's all it is.
They do this on every level of football. Like,
they do it in every professional sports. Think about the Kawhi Leonard situation.
I was about to say that.
Kawhi Leonard did not feel that they handled his injury correctly. They cleared him. They medically cleared him, and he felt he wasn't actually ready to come back and play basketball. And judging by the way that his body has held up over the years, he probably was right. So it happens on in every professional sports. You got to think about it. These are billion-dollar industries. These are billion-dollar industries that are fueled by people being able to come in, view these players, buy merchandise, buy tickets. It is very conducive to them making money for their better players to play.
And it's obvious that they got to go through that process too. Because guess what? When, like, say for instance, if the Dallas Cowboys sign Christian Wilkins right now, guess what's gonna happen? His doctors already cleared him. If that's the case, and what he gonna have to do when he get to Dallas?
Perform a physical.
To get past our doctors for them to give him the A-OK. So exactly, you still got to go through the doctors, man. You still got to go through the doctors. So why I can't go get ready the way I want to get ready? Because I still got to pass y'all tests.
Exactly.
And don't matter.
That's what your doctor. If you was to see a specialist, man, they can't do nothing until it's a doctor you trust, your primary. That's how medicals handle it, man. This is all it is. So. And this is why I just want to this is the whole problem we want to see in Cowboy Nation. We just want to say this. Just be wary of people hidden agendas. This is just life. This is life advice for y'all. People got hidden agendas. If you saying to me that these owners, every owner is in the best aspect of these players, then why does the CBA exist? Why does the NFLPA exist? Certain stipulations and contracts and sets of words in the contract to help protect the player. Because if it wasn't in there, I'm gonna F you over. Because I'm trying to make money. That's the hidden agenda.
Where's you back? He's frozen.
Oh, he froze. He might be on the move.
Probably so. Let's see. Yeah, cause I think his Wi-Fi is just bad because he's moving around.
Then they might have some stimulations on the things that you can do with the NFL trainers. You know what I'm saying? Your other trainers might be able to do a little stuff outside of the rule book. You know what I'm saying? You might be able to do a little more reps with your own trainers. You see what I'm saying?
It's like a lawyer you got through the Cowboys versus your lawyer that you got on pro bono.
A state-appointed lawyer compared to a real lawyer.
Right.
A paid lawyer. You know what I'm saying? It's different. The paid lawyer gonna find loopholes and everything in the system. You gonna come out better.
Exactly.
The state appointed lawyer, you going to jail.
That boy is salary. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know,
He
that boy,
working with them. You know
yeah,
what I'm saying?
he getting paid by the state. He probably getting 29 to 99 an hour.
As soon as you sit down, he gonna say, "Plea."
You saying
You
fight
gonna
for
sign the
me?
plea?
He's like, bro, I got
Please.
you to the end of the week,
Please.
dog.
Please.
He said, "You ain't even said it, hello yet. Plea." Trying to get your ass.
I'm trying to get to the next case, dog.
All right, it's been a long day. Like, no, hey, don't rush me now.
Yeah. Also, he said team, but this is the thing. Not all these people make enough money to be out here fighting the damn team. If I am a 4th round pick rookie and I'm fighting to try to make the team, they are leveraging that against me. That's what people don't understand. Just because I can do all that doesn't mean it's going to work in my favor, for one. Secondly, you're in position to where you feel pressured to come back. You know, that's why they do the shit the way that they do. That shit, you know, that shit, you know, isn't morally correct. Like you got all the leverage, man. I'm not making any real guaranteed money. I'm trying to make the team. I can lose my job. I can lose my starting spot. You're leveraging that against me when you put these timelines on me. Like it's not like you give a damn. I actually need 3 more weeks. You don't give a damn. You want me out there right now. So no, like just cause we can do that does not mean that they should be doing the things they do. Just cause they are pushing a timeline on me and they medically clear me, but I know for a fact that I'm not completely healthy, but my job and everything else is on the line. If I don't go out there and play, like you're still at fault because you're putting them in a dire situation.
And they gonna be like, yeah, man, my leg worked perfectly fine. Let's go.
And they ain't got no guaranteed money.
Because guess what? What else they control? They control if you keep your job. Look what they trying to muscle out Trayvon Diggs.
It's all about
trying to muscle him out now.
It's all about getting to that first contract. That's why Jerry's so damn mad now. He paid everybody. That first contract, you take him to the table. You take him to the cleaners.
Like I said yesterday, why are we trying our best to find leverage against a player that's under contract? Like, it's almost like trade contract don't even matter.
It's already paid. The money gone.
It's crazy that I'm saying
paid his guaranteed money. The out for his contract is this year, which is crazy, right?
They doing them dirty, bro.
Cheap.
Doing them
wrong.
bad.
Just yeah. They trying to and we got to talk about it. It's about what Trayvon represents. That's what they're afraid of. Let's keep it a billion. Like I said, this is not the first time that the Cowboys and people complain about the Cowboys training staff. You know what I'm saying? Like, they complained before. And so if Trayvon, if he comes back and he's right versus somebody that's done what they doing, man, as soon as they trying to nip it in the bud because we're dealing with the NIL kids. Like, these NIL kids, Jerry and them better get right.
They individuals anyway.
They coming in as millionaires. They gonna look Jerry dead in his face. You said, what? Like, dog, like, if I like Nico Ilimiava, I think his name, dog. He looked Tennessee in his face, dog. If you ain't gonna pay me, somebody else will.
Look what the way Wemby is operating, it's a great example too, because Wemby got a team of doctors and people who handle him that's been following him since he was a child.
Cause he's an alien. Like, I would.
So no, like, think about it. When he came to the Spurs, he meeting their daughters. He like, yeah, y'all cool, but this is my team right here. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you gotta deal with a 7'4" heart. You know what I'm saying?
He got a team of people that's handling the way he progressed in his training and his development and everything. So that right there let you know, like, bro, this is so important that I trust my own people on this. You know what I'm saying? Like, they are dedicated to this the way I want them to be. You know what I'm saying? It's not a generic doctor that's just saying, hey, you're a 7-footer, so typically 7-footers have to do this and feel like this and take this. Mm-hmm. His doctor gonna be like, no, Victor, you need to do this because last time we tried this and it went good for you. We need you to do it. It's gonna be personalized. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's gonna be for Victor Wembanyama compared to a general 7-footer.
And then, like, we go back to their motivations. The team is going to have Wemby for just a spot in time. The more that his doctors keep getting him healthy, the more they get paid. The longer he plays, the longer they on the payroll. You know what I'm saying? Like the Spurs want to have him forever. They'll love to have him forever, but even Tim Duncan got to go. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a point where they don't view him like that anymore. Versus his doctors, I'm trying to get you back right, because if you right, you know what I'm saying, we ain't eating McDonald's.
Facts. you gonna help everybody.
Yeah, we in Fogo de Chao every night. You know what I'm saying? Like it's real. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, for real. Motivation.
Yeah, man. So I don't know, dog. Like, they gotta get that shit fixed. I'm about tired of it. Like, they need to address it, just like with anything else. So the way I want them to fix the run defense, your own players are the one that said that the training staff they graded it out bad. Like, it's not nobody else that's saying this. It's the actual players from the Dallas Cowboys that are talking about the training staff.
You talking about that survey they did?
Yes. They serve every year.
Every year. It's the actual players themselves that they give low marks to the training staffs. So it's not even us just saying that they said the shit. I'm just telling you what they said. So, you know, that's neither here nor there. But y'all got anything y'all want to add before we get out of here, man?
I think that'll do it for me.
Hey, another successful show, everyone. Make sure to like and subscribe to all these gentlemen's channels, man. Turn on notification bells so y'all can be up to date, and y'all don't come in here saying, "Oh, I've been missing your shows." You can always play it back. We appreciate y'all. All proceeds, please go to Landlord. You know, please go to Landlord. Support him as he's going out there to the camp, because if he's going out there, we all gonna be looking nice. You know what I'm saying? So.
Yeah, I do got PayPal. Y'all know I don't ask for much, but this is for real. I'm out there for 5 days. That's 5 days for a hotel. That's 5 days for
breakfast, lunch, dinner.
Snack. That's 5 days for a rental car,
gas.
Like this stuff ain't cheap, man. And then we talking California prices, so
right. Yeah, hey, it's
different out
here. Hey, send it on the curb if you can.
Yeah,
but. Yeah.
Hold on, let me get on the PayPal real quick. I think it's just Landlord. Hold on. Yeah, at Landlord from Alabama. It should come up. The PayPal. Who asked for that? Road. Yeah. He said put it in the chat. Yeah, just put at Landlord from Alabama here. You know, I can't type in the chat.
King G hit you on the way out with the 5-piece. Salute, fellas. All right. Hold on. And what you say your whatchamacallit was?
Just at Landlord from Alabama.
Okay, I'm putting in the chat box real quick. Hold on. At Landlord.
I'm gonna say and after hours.
Lord from Alabama. All right, that's his.
I'm going on the 5th.
Yeah, that's his PayPal right there.
Yeah, I'm going on the 5th. I'll be down on.
And West Coast put his Zelle in there and you know what I'm saying, he going down there too.
Yeah, put your Zelle in real quick, man.
It was on his.
You getting cut up?
He could get cut.
Yeah, live streamer, man.
West think he on a mob movie. You know, he be like, yeah, he gotta go. His family gotta go. You know what I'm saying?
he up here calling shots from the shed. Hold on, I got you, cuz I'm gonna put your Zelle. I'm gonna put your number in the chat for you since you're busy.
Tamika said a GoFundMe. Hey, yeah, it's serious now. It's serious.
That's right there. Yeah.
Somebody said 5 days of nightly activities. Hey, man, that's gonna cost extra. You know what I'm saying? That's extra money right there. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, y'all support, y'all show some love, man. It's going to a great cause though. No lie.
We gonna swap them all out. We got this is Landlord's PayPal, Landlord from Alabama. And then we're going to leave this up for a second. Then we're going to put cuz shit up. And we're going to get the hell out of Dodge. For real. Like, I've been on, they don't know this shit, but we've been making content for like 2 hours.
Yeah. Because we did the pre-recorded. And then we did this. So, yeah.
They do. They in there in droves. They starting to come now. About like thousands of people there now.
Yeah, they were going crazy.
So I'm gonna have to get there early then.
Early, yeah. Oh, the weekend. Oh, so the weekend is the only one that be packed like that.
Yeah, Folk got jobs.
Folks got work.
That's what I. Appreciate it to Joshua for the PayPal. I appreciate
I'm
it.
sure that's road. That's road.
Yeah, it must be road. Appreciate
You
you.
up here giving out folks government names.
Government.
Hey, that's a first name though. It's a lot of Joshua, so you know.
Man. All right, we. No, they had cars out there 3 hours in advance, so you ain't lying.
Yeah, they pack.
They keep cutting my nigga off.
JNY, what you need to pay? You need the PayPal, the Cash App. The PayPal is at Landlord from Alabama. Cash App is $ Landlord 723. And yeah, that's the information right there.
Yes, indeed. Continue though, Wes.
But yeah, go on a weekday.
Yeah, cause you're right. Because you gotta think about it. You only out there for that landlord. So
I gotta go when I can go.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna have to deal with it. Yeah.
Boy, I'll be heated. Boy. Hey,
How far of a drive is that from Arizona to California?
to that part of California. Oh,
Shit.
boy. Yeah.
Good Lord.
Yeah.
Hell no.
It must just depends on what part of Arizona, cause from Arizona to Vegas ain't that far, but then from Vegas to
Vegas is
Cali ain't
farther.
that far. Yeah,
Yeah, what part of California is it in?
it's in Oxnard, California.
No, I'm talking about like northern, southern. What? I'm trying to picture it on the map.
I know, like LA, like right here. Oxnard probably like this way.
Oh, so it's not far from LA. Okay, never mind. I thought it was like Sacramento, like some crazy.
Nah,
like
that's what I'm
that.
saying. So you know, you gotta have a car for real. You
Yeah.
either gonna stay out there in Oxnard, you still gonna have to drive the count. So you gonna have a car too. And I'm not lying. He said that because listen, he said the middle of nowhere. See, I was trying to think every year I go, this is going to be my third consecutive year going. So every year I go, I have to pick between staying in LA or staying in Oxnard. And I thought about it. I was like, I could stay in the middle. So if I stay in the middle, that's better. It's nothing in the middle. It's like I'm talking about it's nothing but
There's
foolishness.
scorpions
Like,
in the middle, man.
I'm asking for Airbnbs and stuff in the middle. They giving me tree houses and campers, and I'm like, yeah, they in the middle of nowhere. They in the desert somewhere. So hey, you got to make a choice.
That is diabolical. He said,
The boy
He
going
ain't
to
lying. It ain't
going
nothing
to
in the
film a
middle.
movie.
They asked me that I want a tree house. Like I'm like, nah, I'm cool.
they got niggas trained.
Yeah. And they wonder why I chose to live in LA. Shit. That shit is
It's gonna be
high.
packed tomorrow. I ain't gonna lie. That's because they put on pads
First
tomorrow.
pad of practice tomorrow.
And it like I was talking with Coach. He was saying that LA coming to town, right? Like the Rams, right?
The Rams, they was there last year.
I didn't know that. Oh,
Yeah,
he
I'm
was
gonna be there
on
for
there.
that. I'm gonna be there for that
Okay.
scrimmage.
You going to the scrimmage, Wes?
Huh?
Oh, okay.
But like I said, it's gonna be the city of Oxnard, and they're gonna be counting.
Man.
Hmm.
Shit. Y'all got any final words? Because I'm finna jump off.
I'm with you.
I'm out.
Wes, you got anything you want to end with, nigga? Through the star.
Hey man, I had to get my barber some love. I'm making him work today, man. Nevertheless, he not Puerto Rican, he's Hispanic, right? Yeah, he ain't Puerto Rican too. It's a real Mexican.
Now let me know you bald without letting me know you bald. You got a Spanish man cut your hair. You can only do that.
All right, y'all got it.